Hi Karina, and welcome all from the Lantern Project. And this morning I'm hoping to do an exercise called Paldan Gum. So it will involve a little bit of movement and a little bit of sound. So that will be later on now this morning. So it's very gentle movement, and it's adapted from yoga, just very gentle movements from yoga, just to keep our bodies lovely and healthy and fit. And when we keep up our muscle tone, our bones feed off our muscle. So it is very important to keep up that muscle tone, to give those bones lovely nourishment, because if they can't feed off the muscle, they'll feed off themselves, and then our bones will get weak. So this is a lovely gentle exercise. Hi Marion, welcome. Hi Anne, welcome. Lovely to see you all coming in. So I'm going to start this morning now with a nice getting here, and I'm going to the getting here exercise really is for allowing us to arrive, because our minds are busy with all of the things that we should be doing and doing. Hi Avril. So our minds are busy with all of that and preoccupied. So I'm just going to spend a few moments at the start of the exercise just to help us to arrive into the space, to allow ourselves to have this time this morning. Then we will do the exercise of the Paldan Gum, which will involve movement and energy, and then I'll finish us off then with a lovely deep relaxation. Okay, so we should be probably about 40 minutes, I think. Okay, so just noticing your breath now. Notice the breath as it enters into your body and as it leaves the body, and feeling the texture of the breath, maybe the speed of the breath. Bringing into our conscious awareness this breath that's in there all day and all night, but just us stopping for a moment now and really being conscious of this breath. Just follow it as it enters into your body and as it leaves. And as we quieten down, different thoughts will start coming into your mind. That's where our mind is programmed to have all of these thoughts. But we can also discipline that, and we can park up some of the thoughts that we don't want. So just see if you could just allow them to slip by your mind and into a treasure box on your right hand side. The thoughts that you don't want for the next 40 minutes. Maybe they're the things to do, you know. And then see if you can just place that treasure box outside the door. And then come back in and see your seat, see yourself sitting in your chair and arriving for your class. And even giving yourself gratitude for arriving here this morning, allowing yourself to have this space. Just noticing your feet on the ground and what part of your feet are connecting with the ground. And your connection with whatever you're sitting on. And back to the connection of the breath again. And as you do this, just say good morning to yourself. Good morning. And how are you? So just going into the body and just checking our body. So just see if you can invite the breath to come down by your belly first, deep down into the middle of your belly. You take 3 nice deep breaths there. That's it. Feeling that lovely oxygen nourishing every part of your body. And now we're going to travel down further in the body, right down into the feet. And today we're going to just squash up the feet, just curling in the toes and the arch of the foot, just creating a little bit of tension there. Breathing into that tension. And now letting go of the tension in the feet and letting go of the breath. And just having a conscious awareness of your feet right now. You might like to move them around a little bit. Just see what's right for you. And now if we were to dig our heels into the ground and lift up our toes, and just notice all of the muscles that are required in your body to do that, and allow them to be tensed, breathing into them, and letting go of that breath and letting go of the tension there, just dropping the feet down flat on the floor. And now bringing up our heels and pushing into the toes, and just notice all the muscles that are required up your legs and up your spine to do that. And feel that tension in those muscles. Breathing into this. And breathing out, dropping the feet flat on the floor and letting go of that breath. And just noticing the body now. Noticing the difference between the tensed and the relaxed. Lovely. And now we're going to just tighten up the thighs and tighten up the buttocks and the pelvic area and the genitals, just tightening them all up. Breathing into this tension and breathing out and letting go of the tension there. Just noticing this part of your body now. Really allowing yourself to arrive into your own body, getting a sense of it when it's tensed and when it's relaxed. And now imagine as if there was like something pulling you up into the ceiling. So pulling up your back of your neck, so you're creating that pull there on the spine. Create that tension, breathing into the spine and breathing out and letting go and noticing the spine right now. And I'm going to ask you to bring your shoulders back, that you can feel the shoulder blades tensing there in the back. Breathing into this and breathing out and letting go. Lovely. And now for the shoulders. So we're going to bring the shoulders up by the end of the ears. Breathing into this. Noticing the tension and then just dropping the shoulders very gently. Relaxing the shoulders and breathing out and letting go. Lovely. And now we're going to create some tension into the hands. So creating a fist, putting our hands out in front of us and tensing up the hands. Breathing into this tension. Noticing the muscles required and letting go of the breath and letting go of the tension in your hands, placing your hands on your lap. And just see if you can tense up the scalp. See if you can get in touch with all those hairs going into the scalp and just tensing up the scalp. Breathing into that and letting go. And noticing the scalp as you relax it. And now tensing up all the muscles in your face, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. So tensing up all those muscles. Breathing into that tension. And noticing it, and then letting go of the breath and letting go of the tension. And coming down here now into the chest area. And this is a place where we hold a lot, so we protect our vulnerable hearts. And we may not even know it, but we might be tensing there. So just see if you can bring lovely deep breaths now into your chest. Filling up your lungs with that lovely air and then letting go. So in your own time, I'm going to invite you to do 2 more breaths there now into the lungs. And then allowing your conscious awareness to see, how is my chest right now? And coming right down into your belly, deep down into the middle of your belly, and allowing the breath now to come right down in here. Just imagine about 2 finger lengths underneath your belly button. That's the center, it's called the cot. So just breathing right down in here. You take 3 breaths there in your own time. And just spending a few seconds now with yourself. Just sensing any sensations in your body. Don't judge them or change them. Just have like a nice, gentle, curious attention about how are you? How are you today? So I'm going to ring the bell as we prepare to open our eyes and come back into the group. And so when we hear a bell, it can remind us to bring presence to the essence of our being, into our true self. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is called Pal Dan Gum. And it was a lady called Pat Kane taught me this through the capacitor. So, and you can look up capacitor on www.capacitor.org. And Patricia Kane, she taught me lots of healing techniques, and they really work really well. And the Pal Dan Gum I use to keep my body up nice and fit, to keep my muscle tone nice and fit, and to keep really good for your posture as well. And it's really good as well for sound. That sound part was the ether part. So there's a little bit of sound in it as well. So if there's other people living in your house there, you might tell them there's going to be a little bit of noise there later when we're doing this workshop. But I really would ask you to take part in the sound part as well, because in Ireland we really don't do sound very well, you know. So the lads might be able to get out to the match and shout and roar at the match, but maybe women don't get to do that very often. So it's, you know, like tennis players, you'd see them making that sound, and it's really good to get that sound out of our body. It's an energy. So are we ready? I'll just set the camera here now so that you can see all of my body. And when I'm teaching the Pal Dan Gum, I'm going to do each movement silently first. That's because it's going to bring up your curiosity. It's like, what's that? And then I'm going to tell you about the movement, what it is, and I'm going to explain how to do it. And then we'll both do the movement 3 times. And that will help to transfer the learning. Okay? So get yourself a nice place in the room. If you have a shoe on you that's too tight, maybe it might be a good idea to take the shoe off so that your feet are lovely and comfortable. So I'm hoping here now that you can see all of my body. Yeah, okay, great. You can see my feet as well. Okay, so first of all, before we start the Pal Dan Gum, I just want you to soften your body. Just soften your hands, leave them hang out of the shoulders. Soften the backs of your knees, soften your shoulders, leave them melt like ice cream. That's it. And we're going to swing just like as if we were a little girl or boy on the corner and we're just waiting for our friends and we're lovely and carefree. So just check your body to see if there's any tension there, and if you can, just say to your body, relax, let go. Just swing those hands out like you're a little girl and you're lovely and carefree. Soften the ankles, see my ankles lifting off the ground. Just being lovely and carefree. Yeah, that's it. And even putting a nice smile on our face while we do it. That sends all these signals up to the brain. These happy signals. Yeah. So lovely and soft now. So I want you to know your own limitations of your body as well. You know what you're able for. So adapt it to your own comfort. You're in charge of your own body. So and every one of the movements, just be lovely and kind and gentle. They're all supposed to be healing, nice gentle healing. So don't ever strain your body for any movement. And like I'm doing them a while, so I might be able to do them a little bit. But at the beginning I wasn't. So I did what I was comfortable with. And the more I practiced, I was able to do them a little bit more. So love yourself and respect yourself enough to only do the movements that you're nice and comfortable with. Okay, great. So I'm going to do it in silence first, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay, so first I got my feet shoulder distance apart, bend my knees, tightened my bum, straightened my spine, softened my shoulders, and then I interlocked the fingers, bringing my hands up over my head, breathing in, then turning the palms of my hand up into the universe, and then up onto my toes, breathing in, and then breathing out. And it really helps to waken up all the organs of the body. Lovely waking up in the morning. Okay, so will we do it now? We'll do each movement 3 times. Okay. Breathing in and up into the universe and up on your toes. And breathing out, softening the body as you come down. Breathing out, bending the knees, lovely and gentle. That's it. And right into the second one, interlocking the fingers, up over the shoulders, up into the universe, and up on your toes. Breathing in and breathing out, letting go. Lovely. That's our first movement done. So shaking out that relaxing the body. Well done. Okay, so I'll just do the second movement in silence and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to explain what I was doing. So again, feet shoulder distance apart, knees bent, feeling a really good strength in my body. And I rubbed the hands together and I'm going to bring up the heat and the energy in my hands. And even if you open your hands like that, you'll feel like a heat and an energy in between your hands. This is your own healing power called your chi. And then with the wrist, I'm bringing the wrist up into the universe, right up into the middle of the universe, keeping my posture straight, and my other wrist going right down into Mother Earth. So I'm pushing the 2 polar opposites from the middle of Mother Earth right up into the universe. And when I push, I can feel that energy going right through my body, right through my thyroid gland. So this is really, really good movement for to bring balance to your thyroid gland. And then I soften the body, see my knees softening the whole body, coming back into my ball of heat. And then my other hand went up, the wrist up into the universe, and the other wrist down into the middle of Mother Earth, and pushing the two polar opposites and feeling that energy going through your body. And breathing out, softening the body again, coming back down, soften the body, and back in here. Okay, so now we're going to do the movement together, and we'll do it 3 times. So, feet shoulder distance apart, put the toes out like a 45 angle to get a nice balance. That tightens in the buttocks, straightens the spine, bring your chin parallel with the ground to straighten your spine. And now we'll start with the rubbing of our hands. That's it. Getting up that chi energy in our body. Breathing. Don't forget to breathe lovely breaths. That's it. Feeling that heat in between your hands. And breathing in now as we up into the universe and down into the middle of Mother Earth. Breathing in. That's it, lovely. Feel that energy going right through your body as you push the 2 wrists out and softening the body now, coming back in as you breathe out. Lovely. And now up with the opposite hand and down with the other opposite hand. Breathing in and breathing out. And remembering all the time that this is a lovely nourishing movement. So being really kind to your body, not forcing it in any way. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more time, breathing in. Breathing out. Well done. That's 2 movements of the Pal-Den-Gom done. Okay, that's great. Now the 3rd movement, I'm going to do it again in silence so that you can actually see the visual, and then I'm going to tell you it, and then we'll do it together. Okay, so what I did there, again, the feet shoulder distance apart, knees bent, toes facing out, buttocks in, spine straight, relaxed shoulders, and I opened all my fingers and I put them behind my body. And this is tilting me back a little bit, connecting all of these 5 points of my fingers right down into the middle of Mother Earth. And it's tilting me back a little bit. And this opens up all of my chest area, all of my lungs, to bring in lovely breaths. And then I'm going to bring my head very gently back. Know your own limitations as you do this. Breathing in. And this is a very good movement for grief. When we're holding grief in our bodies, it's really, really good because it opens up the chest. When we're grieving, we hold ourselves very tense here. So this helps to open up the chest, bringing in those lovely breaths. Feeling the support from Mother Earth, supporting us as we're tilted back, and feeling that connection with Mother Earth, with these fingers going right down into her. Coming back in like a fetus position, And then over the other shoulder. Opening out the lungs. Giving yourself a lovely breath. And back in. Okay, so that's the movement. So we'll do it 3 times together. So just enjoy the flow of it. Allow your body to get lovely nourishment from it and allow yourself to be creative. You know, you're the expert on your own body. So be creative for this. Okay. So breathing in. Hands back and head over your shoulder. Feeling that lovely nourishing breath coming deep down into your lungs. And now softly bending the knees and coming back into the center. And now our hands going back again and our head going over the other shoulder. And back into the center. Breathing out. Breathing in, going over the other shoulder. Breathing out, coming forward. Breathing in, going over the other shoulder. Breathing out, coming forward. Well done. Okay, shaking out the body, relaxing the body. Great. Lovely. So the next movement again, I'll do it in silence and then I'll tell you what I'm doing and then we'll do it 3 times together. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm keeping my whole hand still and I'm only moving from the wrist forward and back. And when I do this, I can feel all the muscle tone, getting a lovely gentle stretch all up my hands. And when I go up on my toes, I can feel all that lovely muscles toning up lovely in my legs. So if we did this, if we remember nothing else, remember this one. Because you could do this in the kitchen if you were on the phone to your friend or whatever. You could do this one. And look at all the lovely muscles are getting a lovely stretch and a lovely nourishment. Okay, so again, feet shoulder distance apart, put the toes out a little bit at a 45 angle, hands down straight, breathing in, going forward with the hands, and up in your toes. Just do what you're comfortable with here now with the toes, and back. Because if you overextend yourself, you'll find yourself going off balance. So do what your body is able for. And the more you practice, the more you'll be able to do. Lovely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Well done. Shaking out. Yeah, that's it. Good. Okay. So the next one, we're going to do some waist turns. So we're going to get a nice balance here again on our feet. And bend the knees. And we're going to go to the right first. And we're going to just watch me first. I'll do it in silence. And then we'll go to the other side. Okay, so what I was doing there is like you could do this exercise very fast and you know be over and done with, but actually it involves more muscle and more concentration to do it slow. So just really be present with your whole body as you're doing it. There's a lot of movement going on there. So we're placing our hands on our hips and our feet. So the right leg is going to point to the wall there, okay? And I'm going to breathe in and bending the knee and going forward, keeping my spine straight, breathing out. And then I'm going to get ready to go across the body. And my feet are moving here as well, breathing in. Coming right over to the other side and breathing out, coming up. And then breathing in again, getting ready to go down again. So you can see there's lots of muscles here getting a lovely nourishing movement. Lots of muscles being used and built up. And okay, so we're ready. We'll do down to the right 3 times, then we'll rest, and then we'll go to the left 3 times. So easy as you go here. You know your own limitations, know your own body, know what you're able for. Okay, so once it's lovely and gentle and you're taking care of your body, then you know you're doing the right thing. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, coming back up, breathing out. Rest, breathing in again. Getting ready to go down again on the right. Breathing in. And breathing out, going across the body. Breathing in. And rest. And now we get ready to go down one more time. Breathing in. Breathing out, going across the body. Breathing in, coming up. Lovely. So shaking out now, relaxing the body. And we're going to do the same move now on the left hand side. And just notice all of the muscles that are being used for this and being nourished and built up. Breathing in. Breathing out, going across the body. Breathing in, coming up. And rest. And prepare to go back down again. Breathing in. And across the body. Lovely. Breathing out. Breathing in, coming up. Just rest. And now we're going to do it one last time. Breathing in. Breathing out, going across the body. Breathing in. And that's it. Well done. So shaking out now. Really good for it. Lovely. So the next one we're going to have like it's like a bow and arrow. Okay. So again, this is a really great movement for your body. So just watch me first. Okay, so what I was doing there is I first of all, I put all the weight over on my right leg, bent the knee, my toes are facing forward, and on my other leg, I'm pointing the toes to the wall in front of me here. And then I'm bringing up my spine lovely and straight. So all the weight now here is on this leg. So this leg is really being nourished by this lovely exercise for the muscles there. So coming up like a bow and arrow. And pointing up. And the bow and arrow is not for us to be aggressive, but to really come inside ourselves and to really feel the strength of our own being, the power within us, knowing that I am good enough. Chin up, I am good enough. Feel the strength in the body as we do this. And then bringing the feet back forward and coming into the center. Lovely and gentle as you come in here, breathing out. And then we're going to get ready to go to the other side. So all the weight now is going on this leg. And then in turning the other toes to that wall, bringing up my spine and opening out into my bow and arrow again. Chin up, breathing in, feeling that wonderful power and strength in my body. Lovely. And releasing again, breathing out and coming back into the center. So that's the movement. So will we do it 3 times? Okay, ready. So enjoy it, leave it be lovely and soft. Breathing out, softening the body, and breathing in. Feeling that strength in the body. Building up your lovely core energy, your self-esteem, and back into the center. And going to the other side. And back into the center. And going to the other side. And back into the center. Well done. And shaking out. Well done. So now we're going to begin the sound ones, okay? So again, I'll just show you first. I just want to turn off the heater here, lights. The spring has arrived and really hot. Okay. So I'm going to again get your body lovely and relaxed and strong. When you bring your feet out at a 45 angle, it kind of brings in the cheeks of your bum, and then straighten your spine, soften your shoulders, and then you're ready. You have a lovely balance then. To be very hard now to knock me over, because I feel brand and strong in my stance. Okay, so we're going to just close the fists like this, and we're going to punch, and then turn to the side, and punch, and punch. Notice my shoulders are staying still, and then going to the other side, and punch, and punch. But we're going to leave a sound out as well. So the sound is going to come from here. So I'm closing my fist, my baby fingers first, and then my thumb over. Yeah. So we're ready. Okay, so I'm going to do ho, ho! And then turn to the right and do ho, ho! And then go to the left, ho, ho! And just allow yourself to even feel the vibration, what that's like, allowing ourselves to make sound. Okay, so are we ready? We're going to do it 3 times. And just lift the roof, might as well. a bit of action, something a little bit different today. Okay, enjoy. Ready, steady, go. Ho, ho! Turn to the right, breathe in. Ho, ho! Come back to the center and then to the other side. Breathing in. Ho, ho! Lovely. Well done. We're going to go for a second time. Breathing in. Ho, ho! Going to the right. Breathing in. Ho, ho! Going to the left. Ho, ho! To the center. Ho, ho! To the right. Ho, ho! To the left. Ho, ho! Well done. Just notice the energy in your body as you do that, or as we allow sound out. Just notice, is there any subtle change in your body and your energy? Yeah. And the next movement is a lion's roar. So, and again now for this one, it's a big movement, so just know your own limitations in your body. Be lovely and gentle with it, okay? So this, I'll do it in silence first. Okay, so as I opened up, I brought the energy up from Mother Earth, and I'm going to do a lion's roar as I come up into the ceiling. As I come up doing the lion's roar, so I'm going to do, I hope I know how the lion roars now, so I think it's like a roar, and then soften the body and just fall forward like a puppet. So I want you to bend your knees here now and be lovely and soft as you leave your body, fall forward. See my knees bending? And I'm being lovely and soft with my body. And I'm just holding onto my ankles and looking at the world upside down through my legs and hanging there like a puppet. Just feeling all the blood going up to my head and knowing that this is really good for me. And then coming up very, very gently, bringing the body back up, bringing the spine back up, and bringing the shoulders back on the body, and opening out again then for a lion's roar again. Okay, so yeah, this is, and just notice the energy that we get when we do the sound as well. So just allow yourself to do the sound and allow the sound to come, like my belly button is there, so about 2 fingers underneath the belly button. Allow the sound to come from here, right up. And just notice the energy as we use this. This is the ether of your body. So we're good at other things, but we may not be good with the sound. So opening out, breathing in, and getting ready for our lion's roar. So ready, roar! And falling forward like a puppet. Lovely and gentle. Bend your knees. Leave your body be very, very soft. Lovely. Leave your body just hang there. And then coming back up again. Breathing in. Shoulders back on the body and out. Well done. Lovely. Ready again. Lion's roar again. Roar! And falling forward. Coming up very, very gently. Shoulders back on the body. And getting ready for our last lion's roar now. Roar! And falling forward. Coming up very gently. And opening out. And that's all of the movements now of our Paldan Gum. But the most important part of it is at the end of any movement that we do, just staying still for a moment. Again, my feet are shoulder distance apart, so I feel a grand steadiness in my body. Leaving my hands hang to the side of my body, closing my eyes for a moment, and just allowing any swaying that may be happening or any vibration that might be happening, just allow all of them. Just get really in touch with all of those sensations in the body. That's all the energy systems in the body are all aligning right now. So all the movements you've just done, they're all going to come into alignment right now. Remembering to breathe lovely, nourishing breaths into your body. Allowing the swaying to happen. Is the body aligning itself? And we'll bring the Paldan Gum practice to a close. Just come back and we take our seats again. There you go. Okay, so just check the time. So we have a few minutes, so we might do a nice deep relaxation now just to finish off and get us set up for the day. Okay, so well done. Settling in there now into your seat. Just take a little bit of water. So we're going to do a lovely, nice relaxation now. So allow the chair, you can lie down if you want to. You can hear my voice, or if you want to just sit right back in your chair and relax and make yourself lovely and comfortable. And as you allow yourself to get lovely and comfortable, just notice your breath. Follow your breath now as it's entering your body and leaving your body. And as you breathe in, just noticing that wonderful, nourishing breath coming into your body, filling up your lungs with that wonderful nourishment. And just visualizing that going out into your bloodstream and into every organ of your body, every cell of your body. And then preparing to let go of the breath that you no longer need. And then preparing to bring back in a beautiful, nourishing breath. And as you breathe out, just letting go. Just letting go of any tension that you might find in your body. Just even saying the words is like, I notice you there, so let go. Leaving your shoulders melt like ice cream. Allowing your hands to hang out of their sockets, like as if they were heavy as lead. Allowing your legs to become as heavy as lead. Relaxing every toe, the spaces in between your toes, and your arch and your heel, the ball of your foot, and curling up around your ankles, and just bringing that lovely, warm, nourishing compassion all up your chin bone and your calf muscle. Just letting your knees go, relaxing your thighs, allowing them to become as heavy as lead. Relaxing your spine, allowing yourself to take the support of whatever you're sitting on or lying on. Noticing what part of your spine is connecting with whatever you're kneeling on. Relaxing the back of your neck. Just bringing your chin forward a little bit and feel that lovely ease then in the back of the neck. Relaxing your mind, allowing yourself to have a lovely time out. Relaxing your jawbone and your eyes and your eyelids. And allowing yourself now for a moment to head off to your favourite place. Like a magic carpet, just whoo, and you can be there. And as you arrive into your favourite place, just noticing what you can see there. Look all around you and notice what you can see. What are the sounds you can hear there? Can you smell your favourite smells? Maybe you can taste something there. And what's your sense of touch? Can you touch things around you? Really bringing your whole senses into it. And then the sense of your own being, your own essence. Just allowing yourself to be there in your favourite place. And we're going to stay here for the next few minutes. Just breathe and allow yourself to be present to yourself in your favourite place. Allowing yourself to pay attention to yourself right here. How are you feeling in this favourite place? So paying attention, and then set an intention for yourself. So what would you like to set as an intention for yourself today? And as you set that intention, just notice how your body feels. Every cell of your body hears the intention that you're setting for yourself. You may even bring a smile on your face so that your heart can feel it. And every part of you can feel that smile on your face as you set this intention for yourself today. So in a few moments, I'm going to ring the bell and you're going to be able to journey on your magic carpet back into your own home or wherever you are, knowing that you can go to your favourite place anytime you wish and set your intention. So thank you all very much for joining me this morning. May blessings, sending love and light to you all. Blessing you all. And thank you very much. And I'll see you all next week at 11 o'clock on Facebook Live. You take care and bye-bye.